Thanks for keeping it locked to Radio ICB. This is Switchblade Jake from the Switchblade Jake Sports Radio Show up here in Columbus, Ohio, covering the Tate versus Rousey Strikeforce fight. I did have an opportunity to interview Ronda Rousey, who is challenging Miesha Tate for the women's bantamweight title this Saturday night on Showtime. In case you don't know, Ronda Rousey is a relatively newcomer to MMA, but she is a legendary women's judo fighter, did win a bronze medal at the 2008 Beijing Games. So, without further ado, here is Ronda Rousey.
This is Switchblade Jake from the Switchblade Jake Sports Radio Show, and I am here with Rowdy Ronda Rousey. Ronda, how you feeling so far? You know, you got weigh-ins tomorrow. You got a pretty big fight. You know, how's everything feeling right now?
I feel great. I woke up at 138.3, fully hydrated. I've been eating every day. My weight cut's going fabulous, and I just can't wait till it's legal for me to actually punch this girl in the face. I mean, I've been restraining for so long, and the cool thing about mixed martial arts is, you know, you sign some forms, you wait enough time, and then they eventually let you do it. So I'm waiting till they let me have my chance.
Now, you won a lot of awards last year for being a breakout fighter of last year. You're 4-0. You've taken home 4 arms so far. Do you see this being a grappling match? You see this being a stand-up match? What are you expecting out of her?
I leave myself open to. I don't make any strict expectations, you know, because you never know what their game plan is going to be. But if she tries to keep it standing, I'm prepared for that. If she tries to shoot in right away, I'm prepared for that. If she tries to, you know, hop around backwards on one foot, you know, I'm sure I'll think of something. It's just fights are chaotic, and I'm prepared for something chaotic.
How do you feel your Olympic judo experiences have prepared you for a big title fight like this?
I'm just not intimidated by the venues and pressure in the way that she could be. You know, to train your entire life for something that comes down to one day, and then having to represent your whole country, you know, that's way more pressure than, you know, training a couple months for a fight that just entered your mind a few months ago, you know, and then performing in front of a bunch of people. I mean, I've fought in front of crowds this big before, too, that were all booing for me, you know. It's just, I've dealt with things like this before. I've dealt with more difficult situations than this before, and this is going to be the most difficult fight she's ever had.
Rowdy Ronda Rousey definitely sounded pumped up for this fight. Sounds very confident. She said that the weight cut was not bad. She's never fought 135 pounds. So all in all, this is going to be an interesting matchup. Keep it locked to Radio ICB. I'll be here all weekend covering Strikeforce Tate versus Rousey, as well as the Arnold Classic. For everybody at Radio ICB, thank you for listening. This is Switchblade Jake signing off. Keep it locked to Radio ICB.